season, and it is time for my MTB Slam for the month of December. If you guys have never seen the mystery tackle box, what it is a subscription-based company. What you do, subscribe monthly or every 3 months, 6 months, or a year, and for roughly $13 to $15 a month, you get a box. And it's like Christmas every month. You get to open the box, see what's in it. You know, you never know what tackle they send you, but they send you a bunch of tackle that that you may have never tried before. Something that that you've never seen or wanted to try and never had the opportunity. What I've got today is I've got the upgrade, which is the Pro Box. For another $9.99 more, you can get a bunch of really good tackle. So I'm excited to see what's in this box this month. So let me pop it open real quick. I don't think I brought a knife, but I got some cutters. Let me pop it open real quick and see what's in it. So give me just a second. All right, well, let's open up and see what's in it. I've had this thing for a while. The weather's been really tough this month. Right now it is December the 31st, last day of 2015, and I'm out here trying to do this slam. And oh, there's some cool stuff in here. But I'm faced with some pretty crazy conditions, real muddy water, high water, flooding everywhere all over the southeast, abnormal warm weather. Water temperatures actually come up to 61 degrees. That's about when bass start spawning, so they're kind of freaked out. They don't know exactly what to do. A lot too early to, it's really too early for them to spawn. So being able to locate these fish is going to be tough. So let's see, what I've resorted to is making some phone calls and finding a lake that actually had fish that were biting. My home lake, they weren't. I fished for 4 days solid. So this is my last chance to get it. And I'm coming up here and swinging for the fences and seeing what happens. But man, this box has some cool stuff. The very first thing you see is a $15 lure. It is a Lucky Craft Flash Minnow. Looks like it's in like a bone color or something like that. Pretty nifty little jerkbait. I love Lucky Craft jerkbaits. The next one is $8. It's a XB1 from Excite Baits. It's a it's a square bill. That might be a little bit tough to catch fish in this color, this watercolor today. It's really muddy, and that's a clear watercolor. So we'll see. That might be a little tough. And then you flip it over, and the next one is a custom chatterbait. This is from Z-Man Lures. It's for $7. I love chatterbaits. Matter of fact, I've got one tied on a rod right there. But this is a custom chatterbait. I think Tackle Warehouse sells them, stuff like that. But pretty decent color. It might work in this watercolor. Chartreuse and blue and white. And then the NetBait Baby Pack-A-Craw, $4.69. And a green pumpkin with red flake. Use that as a trailer on a jig. Awesome. The Black Angel Lures flipping jig. It's a $4 jig. It's green pumpkin. This may be the wrong color for this water too. May have to put a dark color trailer on it or something like that and try to spruce it up and make it to where it'll show up in this muddy water. And then last but not least, a shaky head that I've been using for years called the Ultimate Finesse Shaky Head from Mega Strike. It's $5.95 a pack. And this feels like heavy ones. These are ½ ounce, which is fine. Work just fine. Those are great. They do not fall over. They're stand-up jig heads, and they're awesome. They're awesome. The guy that invented them, Bobby, is a genius. Crazy, but he's a genius. That's right, Bobby, I called you crazy. All right, then you have the Dibble Digest, and it usually has really good articles in it about the baits you're using and things like that, little modifications you can do. Really good deal. And a sticker and a scratch card, and that's it. Well, let me tie these on some rods, and I'll turn the camera back on and show you what I've done. All right, so rain's about to hit again, so let me get this done real quick, and then I've got to waterproof everything and see what I can do about video. And that's the problem that we've had, just too much rain, and it just keeps coming. So first of all, the Flash Minnow from Lucky Craft. I just rigged it on a medium action rod. I don't have my our medium power rod. I don't have my crankbait jerkbait rods with me today for some stupid reason. But so I just put it on medium fast action rod. It should work okay. I just have to be a little bit careful on the hook sets because it's kind of stiff for a jerk bait. But it's got big hooks and we'll see. We'll see. I might even have the wrong line on it. Who knows? But we'll fish it and see if we can catch something. The next one is the Excite Baits square bill. I put it on a medium fast action rod. Once again, no crankbait rods. This is a 6'10" Omen. The other one was like a 7-foot Omen. Concept C 7:3 to 1 gear ratio. I love that gear ratio for my square bills just because I can slow down or I can fish it fast and not have to wear myself out. The jerk bait's on a 7:3 to 1. It really doesn't matter what the gear ratio is on a jerk bait for me. Then the next one is a Z-Man chatterbait, the custom chatterbait. What do I do with it? Right here. Put it on a medium action blackout, or medium power blackout, fast action. It's got the new Inception reel on it that's coming out this month, or next month. The 13 fishing Inception. But 15-pound line, put a little, what is it, a Zoom baby paddle tail, whatever they call it, swimming fluke. And then the baby packer craw. It's more of a tube bait. I was gonna bite it down and make it smaller for a jig trailer, but I'm using the whole size. And I put it on a brown, I put it on the flipping jig, the Black Angels flipping jig. That looks sweet. Like I said, it may be the wrong color, and dummy me left my JJs at home, so I can't chartreuse it up and make it bright at least, but I'll have to drop it on a fish's head, get him to open his mouth. So that means I've got to pinpoint exactly where they're at, which will be a little bit more difficult. And then the last but not least is the ultimate shaky head, finesse shaky head from Mega Strike. And I put it on a medium action rod, or a medium heavy. I put it on a medium heavy action rod, mainly because all my mediums are already used up, and it's a half-ounce head. The only thing I've got to keep in mind is that it's kind of a light wire hook. I don't want to take it out of the worm, but a little light wire hook, so I've got to be a little careful on the hook set. Put a black plasma tail on there, Biospun plasma tail, my favorite shaky head worm, black because the water's muddy. And that's it. Let's see if I can go catch fish. I've got to catch, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 or 6 fish. I haven't caught a fish in 6 days of fishing, so we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna do it today, and if the sun goes down, I might do it tomorrow, and I'll let you know if it take me 2 days, but anyway. Well, the rain has finally stopped. It's been 3 weeks, and finally there's no rain behind us on the radar. So while it was raining, I lost my chatterbait, the custom chatterbait that was in the box, to a gar. Good size gar too. But anyway, so I reached in my box, I pulled out, this is the Project Z chatterbait, same color. That's all I got. And if I lose that one, I'm gonna switch to another color. So still pretty much the same thing. And we're gonna go see if we can find them now that I'm not getting soaking wet. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. It's like noon. I've never, ever seen where we had a situation of weather that the weatherman was wrong by the hour. The weather forecast changed pretty much every hour in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Just straight up craziness. But anyway, let me go fishing. Look at that fish. Man, I left my camera was all jacked up, had to fix it, but caught that one on the chatterbait. Just kind of let it fall down. I guess this is a big bluff wall. I'm in 17 feet of water, let it fall down, and whoa, that son of a gun hammered it. He's about 4 pounds. It's good and heavy, good solid fish. I'm gonna put him in the live well, get some pictures at the end of this, but man, look at that beautiful fish. Wow. Pow. In the face. Ah, yes, sir. Man, that one was on the square bill. How I caught a fish on a silent square bill that is made, the colors for clear water is beyond me, but I had to hit him right square in the face. He got it good though. Got it real good. That was on that Excite square bill. Nice little fish. Awesome, awesome. I found a school of them. Oh, put that one back. Thank you, sir. All right, so I pretty much know where they're at, and hopefully I can keep catching them. We've got because of the flooding and everything else, they're pulling water over the spillway and over the floodgates here at Lake Greenwood. And so I'm set up on this point with all this current flowing through here, and I'm just playing the current. There's a current break here, there's a couple of current breaks there, there's boulders you can't see underneath the water, I'm guessing. You know, it's just, I'm just playing the current breaks. The bass will be just outside of the current, or to get their belly up against a rock, they'll be behind a rock, behind a point or something. So I'm just positioning the boat to where I can make a cast up the current and bring it back to the fish and hit the fish basically in the mouth because it's so muddy. There we go. He bit twice. Look at that. Whoop. He bit twice. Got that one on the Mega Strike shaky head with the old plasma tail. Good fish. Ha ha. Nice. Had to fight hard for that one. Oh gosh. Oh. Got him. That was on the jig. Look at that fish. Oh gosh. Got him on the jig in the little pack-a-chunk trailer or whatever they call it. Pack-a-craw. Nice fish. Look at that son of a gun. Woohoo, one more. One more. Got to catch one on the jerkbait. All right. Well, this one might be a little tough. I've found the fish. I know where they're at, but they're not very aggressive. So, what if I just threw it in there and let it suspend across where I think they are? Let me try that. To drift by. It's like fishing a Cinco. Watch the line. Oh yeah, it's a slow sink too. Let's throw it out there. Oh, there's one. Oh, I gotta catch up with him. Just dead sticking it. That's all I was doing. Just dead sticking it. It's a slow sink. Oh, look at that thing. It is a slow sink jerkbait. So I just let it sink down and dead stick it, and it kind of floated down into his face, I guess. And he was just on it. Not really that much of a bite. They're not very aggressive. Good fish. Great fish. Awesome. And that's it. It's my MTB Slam for the last day of 2015. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, it feels good to complete it. I hope I got it all on video. It's been kind of a crazy day, rain here and there and everywhere. So anyway, well, let me sit down and talk about it, and we'll close this thing up, and I'm gonna go back to whacking them because I know there's a lot more sitting right there on that point. All right, guys, well, let's do this real quick. I had a pretty good day. I haven't completed the full slam in a long time, it seems like, and it's been a rough month. The weather's been horrible, everything's been horrible, everything's kept me off the lake. So glad to finally get out here and do this. Like I said, I was able to catch one on every lure that was in the box, or everything that was in the box. I doubled up the pack of craw and the jig. But pretty good conditions today. Actually, no, it wasn't. What am I talking about? It was raining. The rain kept threatening to stop, and it wouldn't stop, and it would come back, and we kept getting wet, and I kept having to take my cameras down, and because I don't have them waterproof. That's why I get good sound, is because I don't care about being waterproof. But I have to take them down and then put them back up, and so I may have missed a little bit of footage of some of the catches, but I'll do the best I can at editing it. All right, jump right into it. The first one I caught was on the, actually I lost the chatterbait that came in the box. I lost the custom chatterbait, changed to the Project Z chatterbait that was the exact same color. I set it up exactly the same way and I had this one in my box. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of chatterbaits. And then that was the 4-pounder. Matter of fact, I'm gonna release it. It's in the box. I've got to get some pictures of it anyway. So yeah, that's the one I caught on the chatterbait. Good and healthy. I like to put them in the box when they're light like that when they come out, because they tend to darken up and you can see more markings. But I do that just because I got to get pictures. That's just part of taking videos, I guess. Good fish. All right, I'm gonna let it go. She's good and healthy. Thank you, ma'am. Go get you some more food. All right, so that was the chatterbait. And then I don't remember the order. I think the next one I caught was on the Excite square bill, which I didn't think I was gonna catch a fish on that today. It doesn't rattle. It's a clear water color, and this is definitely not clear water. I ended up catching, you know, probably had to run it right into the nose of the fish to get bit. And that was a nice little fish. And then the next one, I can't remember. I think it was on the shaky head. The Mega Strike shaky head, shaky, I can't remember what they're calling it now. It's a new name, but I can remember it as a shaky 2. Great little jig head. How many of you guys just checked your phone? Then the next one was on the jig with the packet trailer. Not a very good color for muddy water, guys. You gotta have, you know, black and blue, dark colors, or white, or light colors like white. A white jig would have worked really good today because I was playing the current and they were feeding on bait fish. But like I said, you make enough casts into a spot where there's a fish and put it close enough to its nose, it'll eventually bite. And then last but not least, the Lucky Craft jerkbait. And that's just because the fish were a little bit deeper than this thing can go. So what I did is I found out that it was a sinking jerkbait. So I made a good long cast past where I knew the fish were and let it drift, and it slowly sank down to that depth. And as it went right by that spot, I gave it just one little twitch and I got bit. Had to kind of think outside the box for that one. But that was it. Mystery Tackle Box is so much fun, guys. It's like Christmas every single month. And you get the opportunity to try out a lot of really cool things. I didn't even know that jerkbait, that flash minnow from Lucky Craft existed. So pretty neat little deal. But try it out. It's not that expensive. The regular box is you get your first box for $4.99. I'll put the code right up here. It's and then after that it's $15 a month. And then, like I said, you can upgrade to the Pro Box for another $9.99 a month. And that's just by going into your profile and upgrading it. So pretty cool. You can't, the way you do it, if you just want to go straight to the Pro Box, go ahead and sign up and start your subscription. And as soon as you get done with the full process, go back into your profile and upgrade to the Pro Box. At least that's the way it was to start with. They may have changed it and made it possible to do it different now. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. Like I always say, be sure to check out the rest of my videos. Be sure to introduce somebody to fishing, and then show them my videos. Let me help you teach them how to fish. More importantly, get out on the water, go out and catch some fish. Have a great day, and subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my other channel, share my videos, do all that other crazy stuff to help me spread the word and help me teach more people how to fish. Thanks, take care. Oh, Happy New Year. I'm such a bunny.